So I met the defendant, Tracy, about a year and a half ago. Everything was going good. I met her on a dating app. She's beautiful as usual. She's still looking beautiful today. Next thing you know, we went on a couple dates. After that, we kind of stayed the night at each other's houses, whatnot. And then 2 months into that, she got into a argument with my sister. It was a simple argument.
Wait, we're back up. So did you say you moved in?
No, we did not. We lived separately, but we had keys to each other's apartment.
Oh, okay.
So she would come by, she would cook me dinner. But 2 months into the relationship, she got into an argument with my sister. It was
not his sister, his friend.
Yeah.
His friend? Okay.
Your Honor, 2 months before that was my sister, and then 4 months it was my friend. She's gotten into multiple arguments with every female in my life. But she got into an argument with my friend Jasmine. I've known Jasmine since I was in elementary school. Like we've done everything. I was 3 years old when I met this girl.
Okay.
So I've known her whole life. I met her whole family.
Just friends.
Strictly friendship, Your Honor. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just strictly friendship. But she did call late a couple times, and she didn't like that. And Tracy picked up the phone, and she just got into a verbal altercation with Jasmine. She was cussing her out, saying this, saying that. It was on FaceTime. So I jumped in. I'm like, hey, stop. What are you doing? I'm trying to apologize to Jasmine. And so I grabbed the phone, and I'm like, hey, you got to stop. Like, stop. Hey, Jasmine, I'm gonna call you later. Like, I'm sorry about this. We'll talk about it later. Put the phone down. We sit back on the couch, and I'm like, Tracy, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you like? This has nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Why are you jealous?
Exactly.
Okay.
She's talking about why she's calling like late at night. Like it was like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Like I get it. Like I'm trying to see it from her standpoint as well.
It's not that late, but okay.
I understand. Right. So then try to escalate the situation. Try to get her to calm down. Hey, everything's okay. Like let's move forward. Like I'll talk to her. So the next day, I thought about it. And I was like, you know what? It is kind of late. I need to set up some boundaries with my best friend. So I called her, let her know like, hey, you can't be calling that late. Like, you can still call, you're my best friend, but don't be calling that late anymore. Let her know. Like told Tracy like what happened. They apologized to each other, and that was it.
Okay.
Good to go. Situation squashed. That was that. 2 months go by. Everything is good to go, Your Honor. Like
so
I'm thinking,
6 months into the relationship.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Everything's good to go. 6 months. She shows up to my job. Unannounced. Tracy shows up to my job.
Tracy shows up to your job.
Yes, Your Honor. Unannounced. I'm in the back working.
And you guys are just going back and forth still to each other's apartment, etc.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're
exclusive. You're exclusive.
Yeah, we're exclusive. His sister.
What were the words that you had with the sister?
Okay, his sister came over. And then she's like, oh, you didn't tell me she was going to be here. And I was like, oh, hey, I didn't know it was a problem. So then she's like, why is this here?
So you naturally got insulted, and what happened?
And I started yelling, and I told her to get out of the house. And
to get out of his house?
Yeah, I mean, we both...
It's not your house, so why would you tell her to get out of the house if it's not your house, it's his house?
She was disrespecting me, and he said nothing.
Well, that's something you should have talked to him about. If your sister did do that, that's offensive.
Your Honor, but my sister, she said in a joking matter. It wasn't the full-on cuss word. It was like, like it was a joke. Like it wasn't like it was a. That's how she
but
talked.
still, she did call her that, and if they don't know each other, I can Okay, so
You're right.
I'll give you a point. Okay, all right, fine. So why did you? You knew his best friend was this girl Jasmine.
Yes.
That they've known each other since they were 3 years old.
That's what he told me, Your Honor.
And that there's no relationship with them, right?
He says that, but I don't...
So that means you don't trust him. So why date him?
Initially, everything was going good. Like, when we first started talking, we would go on dates.
And you guys were at each other's apartment every other day or every day.
Yeah,
so
I have
why continue dating him if you didn't trust him?
Trust issues. She got trust issues, Your Honor.
Did he ever cheat on you?
Nope.
Not that I know of.
Did he ever mistreat you?
Nope.
He never mistreated me. The thing that kind of got me not trusting him was the fact that he got really touchy-feely. He doesn't want to leave his phone anywhere. Anywhere he goes, he gets his phone.
That is every man in America.
But initially, it wasn't like that.
Every man in America, and by the way, every woman in America. So that to me is not an excuse to be jealous. If he's completely committed to you and there's somebody else, there's no reason. All right. So you show up to his job. What happens at the job?
So I'm in the back counting inventory. Next thing I got to call up to the reception desk. I come to the front, and Tracy and Val are having a full-blown argument. Val's the reception.
Oh, the receptionist.
Yes, at the company I work for. And they're having a full-blown argument. I'm talking about, like, yelling at the top of their lungs. And so I'm shocked, the first person I see is Tracy, because Val just started working. I don't really know her like that, but I pull Tracy outside. Tracy, let's talk. Val, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pull Tracy out, like, what are you doing? Like, this is my job. Like, why are you, like, what are you doing? This, blah, 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 blah. Like, why is she talking to you like that? Like, what do you mean, why is she talking to you? She called you this name? I don't control what she says. Like, what do you want me to do about that?
What did she call you? Vondell?
Supposedly, she said, oh, you here for Vondell, the sexy one? Like,
so Val says, oh, he's the sexy one?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
Thank you.
Actually, he wasn't there when the conversation was being had. What happened was I walked up to the receptionist. I was there to surprise him with lunch. I asked if Vondell was available. She said, oh, are you talking about Mr. Fine? That's my boo. And I was like,
so what?
If we're seeing each other, why is a receptionist?
So what? People have endearing names at each other at the workplace all that time. He's my boo. Oh, I love him. Oh, he's so sweet. She was probably affirming the fact that you have a good catch.
Right. But
so then you flew off the tangent?
No, but when I told her, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm his girlfriend. She's like, oh, I would never think he would date someone like you.
Okay, I wasn't there. I don't know if that's what happened, but obviously this is the third time. Isn't the third time enough for you to figure out something's wrong with this relationship?
So, Your Honor, we have chemistry, right? So,
okay, aside from chemistry, do you want to leave in peace or do you want to live in crazy?
I've seen the good times of her, Your Honor. Like, it's not always like this. Like, there's times when...
The common denominator is you, Miss Alcott. Something happened with the sister, something happened with the best friend, something happens with the receptionist at work. Who is the common denominator in all those three incidents?
My thing
is... Okay, no more. Let's continue.
Kudos to the judge. Like, I agree with the judge 1001%. If there is more the judge can do for him, I believe the judge would have done it for him. Because, what the hell? What kind of lady are you? See, the moment you decide to be in a relationship, two things are involved. Do away with all your insecurities. Probably the insecurities you incurred from your past relationship. Do away with them. You don't need them. Then your trust issues. These are the two things I picked out from this particular case. The girl was insecure. The girl was having trust issues. And trust me, when you're in a relationship and you don't trust your partner, you don't have any reason to be in that relationship. Once again, kudos to the judge. I agree with that 100%. But that's my own opinion. Tell me what you think about this particular case in the comment section.
Then you have a talk and everything seems to be fine.
Yep, just pull her aside. She goes home for the day. I go back in, apologize to my coworkers, and get on with the day.
Okay. All right. So then what happens next?
So after that, I get home, everything's cooled down, everything's good. So for the next, I would say month, everything's good to go. And then, fortunately, I try not to get emotional, but I had a death in my family. My pops passed away.
I'm sorry.
And Tracy was there for me. So during that time, she made sure that I had dinner. She made sure that she took care of me. She was there for my support. So that next, I would say, 6-month time frame, like everything was good to go. It was smooth, and that was the time that I was like, all right, we're on the uphill scale, and I really truly seen the heart and the passion in her.
Well, you're suing her, so I don't know where the heart and passion is. Go ahead.
And then 6 months goes by, so now everybody at a year mark. And the year mark comes by, and next thing you know, I go to work, and work is terminating me because of an email that was sent. And I have no idea what this email is about. I have no idea, who sent the email at the time. So I asked, my boss, hey, what's this email about? And he showed me the email. I actually have it if you'd like to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And in the email, the email states that I hate my working conditions, that I don't like my boss stinks, that I need to be at a better company, and so they terminated me that day. And I was confused, so is this being real? Am I being punked right now? And straight serious face, he said, no, go home, you're terminated. So I left, I went home.
So this is your email address?
That is my work email, yes, Your Honor.
And it was sent to your boss directly?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And
you didn't write this email?
I did not write that email, Your Honor. And my computer is at home on the kitchen counter. I have no passwords on any of my devices. So again, if I'm cheating or being sneaky, why would I not have passwords on my stuff? Keep it on the kitchen counter, right? Logged in, so that when I'm coming down, or if I need to check my work email or anything, I can. And get home thinking, oh, Tracy probably wrote that email. She wasn't there. All her stuff is packed up. So I'm like, okay, something's going on. She wrote that email. I gave her a call. I said, Tracy, did you write this email to my boss? She said, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. What? Like, you either wrote it or you didn't write it. Like, now I'm fired. Now I'm
She knew
terminated.
exactly what email you were referring to.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Was her exact words.
Did you write the email?
I did.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. And I wrote the email right after I went through his laptop and saw him texting multiple girls about sexual encounters that they had, sexual pictures, all types of things. So, yeah, I got upset. My emotions got the best of me, but obviously he wants to paint this picture like I'm crazy and I'm delusional, but the whole time I'm right.
Your Honor, my mom raised me to know what's right and wrong, right? I know boundaries, I know lines. I'm gonna be honest, maybe I dabble by the line, but I'll never cross
If your
that line.
mom raised you right, why are you cheating?
So when did I cheat? When did I
It's
cheat?
all in your
pictures?
laptop. Like,
What
what
were
do
the pictures that she found? It's really irrelevant.
I'm not too sure what picture she
there's
found.
a girl laying down in her bra, panties.
So you just got really jealous and mad that you think he was cheating on you.
Well, I got the proof when I saw the laptop.
Okay, so what is the proof? Do you have it here?
I don't have proof of the cheating.
Did you delete it from his laptop?
No, I did not.
Okay, were they text messages from who?
There's Taylor, Christy, Jasmine, Erica.
Are you a player?
Not at all. Like, not, if I
Well,
get,
that's mysterious for her to make that up and all of a sudden do that. But regardless of the point, you were jealous, and what did you do?
Immediately, I started packing my stuff. I cried. I contemplating, wrecking, just tearing up the whole place.
Why not walk out and just end it?
It's because he made me, he paint this picture telling everyone I'm crazy, I'm delusional.
Well,
And it's just got a whole rush of emotions.
I get it. I get it.
Women.
Women let their emotions get a hold of them. I understand that. Some men do as well. But who fights when you go to your partner's job with a receptionist just because they call him boo? I mean, who writes an email that says, "Good morning. I'll be short and straight to the point. I have a few issues with the deplorable work conditions we work under. First off, I blame your fat single supervisor for never upgrading our computers. And we have to inhale daily the horrible smell that comes from our supervisor's office. I only work at this job because I need a paycheck. I continuously look for a better job while working at this job." That's crazy. That is absolutely egregious behavior for anybody to do. Period. You actually knowingly went on his computer, got into his laptop, opened it up, knew there was no password, got to his email work versus his personal work. You specifically opened a brand new email, drafted it to his boss, pretended to be him, drafted an email full of lies that you knew would harm him, and they actually harmed him because you lost his job and got fired on the spot. You drafted the email knowing this is exactly what would happen, just because you were so jealous and hurt. And he lost his job. Under California, that could be considered an actual misdemeanor and a crime.
May I speak here?
No, you may not. He could not find a job for how many months?
He was already about to get fired, and I didn't lie.
Excuses,
I
excuses,
have proof.
excuses. You were the impetus for him being fired, and he got fired. Why are you suing him for $5,440?
loss of wages. That was a whole month.
For a whole month. Do you have
month.
evidence of your
I have my
paychecks?
pay stubs.
I don't want to see anything.
Yes, I
right
do. I have my pay stubs, Your Honor, and this all stemmed because I didn't want to move in with her. She asked me to get an apartment together, and I said no. And once that happened, all went downhill.
So this was 1 month of pay.
1 month of pay. Yep, I already have a new job, new different company. Yes, Your Honor.
Wow.
Your Honor, he had already had many disciplinary write-ups from
I really
his
don't
job.
care, Ms. Alcott. That is completely irrelevant. He got fired specifically because he sent that email. He told you, we received this email and you got fired. He had no idea what email he was referring to. I mean, I don't understand why people are so blinded by jealousy and do the stupidest things. Why?
It wasn't
Why
about
did
being
you do
jealous.
that?
I let my emotions get.
That's not an excuse.
It's not an excuse.
You can't let your emotions get the best of you always. Don't you consider yourself better or worthy that the best thing for you to do was just to walk out versus make a fool out of yourself and be petty and send an email full of lies that specific? I mean, you're lucky that he didn't call the police. I've had enough. I don't want to hear anything else. You're still wound up in what you're seeing. You're not understanding what this court is trying to tell you. You actually did something against the law. And because you did something against the law, which was impersonating him and sending an email to his boss, pretending to be him, knowing it was not true, knowing it would hurt him, guess what? Under the law, that's actionable. He lost $5,440 in 1 month pay. And it took him a month to find a job. Guess what? Under the law, because of what you did, that's actionable, and he gets $5,440.
Thank you.
So based on the evidence, I will grant the plaintiff's claim for $5,440. Whether you cheated or not on her, you should have known also better. Well, I don't know, because she's telling something and everything's unclear. But that to me is beside the point.
It's not the truth.
Do not date people, the same for you, that don't make you feel like you're worth it. Period.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hard lesson for you, Miss Alcott. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All rise.
Judge Perez has ruled in favor of the plaintiff.
I love the way the judge is not even being sentimental about the whole case. She said something I like so much. She said, if it were to be her, she won't even get close to her kid anymore. Tell me, why would you ask a 7-year-old kid for what? Let's even keep the bullying aside. Whether they are bullying her or they're not bullying her, you don't have the right to ask a 7-year-old kid. You know how painful what can be. What do you guys think?